Hello. Here I am. Here I am. I just went to get my other phone, so I can go on TikTok also. So today, we're going to talk about metabolism and weight loss. Where are we? TikTok. There you go. So yesterday we were going to close the applications for the 7-day free challenge, which starts on Monday, but we decided to keep it open because we haven't been through them yet. We'll be going through them later today, so it'll close tonight. So then everyone that applied will get an email tomorrow morning with either, here you go, congratulations, you got in, here's your nutrition guide challenge pack, or it's going to be like, hey, unfortunately you didn't get in, whatever I write. Okay, so metabolism and weight loss. I'm also, I'm also going to be honest with you guys. I don't want to do this today. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do live. And, but that's the thing, right? Like, I know I've been doing this daily and I told myself I would do this daily. And today is a day. I did it yesterday, even though it was my day off. I'm saying that I did work half the day. But I don't want to do it today. I don't feel like, I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the mood to be chatty. But this is the thing, if you commit yourself to something and you say, I'm going to do it, just go do it. There's no excuse under the sun, well, within reason, that I wouldn't come on today. Because, it's nearly 1 o'clock. So this morning I've been doing like a lot of creative work. So sometimes in the mornings, I don't look at my phone. I don't go on electronics. And I just try to avoid people as much as possible until I've done like my creative work. And then once my creative work is done, then I'll sort of, get ready for the gym or whatever. And then I'll do like the other stuff later. So I don't want to do this today. I don't want to do it. So, but here I am. So showing up, and same with you guys. Like some days you're like, oh, I can't bother to go to the gym. Some days you're like, oh, I can't bother to eat well. I just want to eat shit. But what's more important to you? That one moment, or the expectations of others? Because you guys know that I'm supposed to be on here, so here I am. The promise to yourself that you made that you would be on here, or you would eat better, or you would lose the weight, or you would go to the gym. And I'm like, I don't really want to do that. And you just decide based on how you feel versus like what you actually want. And vice versa sometimes, because you just don't want it. You just don't do it. So you really need to make a decision on your journey and commit to it, and stop letting like stupid shit just derail you and throw you off because you've got this hectic life. If you didn't see my my live yesterday about tough love and having a hectic life and making excuses, definitely head over to there. On my Facebook page, it is still there. You guys enjoyed it, I think, as much as I enjoyed getting it off my chest. So today we aren't going to talk about that, though. We're going to be talking about metabolism and weight loss. So everyone says, I've got a slow metabolism, or, if they're not losing weight, it's my metabolism, or it's my hormones, or it's like, there's an excuse. And does metabolism play a role in weight loss? Absolutely. 100% it does. So the majority of the calories you burn each day is based not on the exercise that you do, or the steps that you get, or the food that you eat. Is actually based on your basal metabolic rate, which is your metabolism. So if you are, if you've got an underactive thyroid, maybe, then part of that is you're going to have a lower BMR. You're going to have a lower basal metabolic rate. Hey, Laura. And so you're going to find it more difficult to lose weight. That's just a fact. Now, what I will say is, don't say to me now, oh yeah, I've got underactive thyroid, so that's why I can't lose it. Because if you are medicated, that should bring it up to normal range, and then that's not an excuse anymore. So if it's not medicated, go and see a doctor. And if it is medicated, stop using it as an excuse. Oh, sass. Okay, so your metabolism is everything that your body does day to day. Hey, Bushra. Metabolism is everything your body chemically does every day. So depending on what's going on in your life, maybe this is having your period, maybe it's ovulating, maybe it's breathing, that thing that we kind of do all day, every day. All of these thinking, remembering things, all of these things is part of your metabolism. So moving, well, as in like your body growing and moving, I guess, moving cells. So if you have got like a lifestyle where you are sat down the whole time and you're not moving as much, can you still burn many calories? That's the question, isn't it? Do you have to move in all day, every day in order to lose weight, in order to burn calories? Well, if you don't move, you're not going to burn calories. And your body is going to start to learn it doesn't need to move in order to survive, which technically it doesn't. But if we keep telling it, we need to move, we need to move, we need to move, then you're going to lose weight and it's going to move. And it's going to rebuild those cells in the muscle breakdown or muscle endurance breakdown that you have. Deadlift, correct. I like it. Someone on TikTok just said that. Yeah. So do you have to move? The idea that you have to move every single day to lose weight is false. You can actually lose weight just sitting on two kind of like variables you need to think about though. Number one, do you have the muscle mass to burn these calories? So is your muscle mass burning calories just sitting? Because if I've got 110 pounds of muscle versus 40 pounds of muscle, the 110 pounds of muscle is going to burn more calories than the 40 pounds, okay? And so if I am eating, so that's the first part. Second part is what are you eating? So if you are eating less than what your body's burning day to day through its metabolism, excuse me, then you will also lose weight. They are the two things. So it's not necessarily about moving more, it's about moving enough. It's not necessarily about eating less, because the less you eat, that will have a knock-on effect of your metabolism. I'm talking about this in the challenge. If you haven't applied some fun stuff, I'm going to debunk in that. I'm going to write the slides for today, but we're going to debunk some metabolism myths on that. But yeah, your metabolism will slow down, but to what extent? Could you say, oh, well, I'm just not, I've got slow metabolism, just not eating as much. I've got slow metabolism, so I can't eat as many calories. I have to eat 1,200 calories. Or is it that your body composition is off? Is it that you eat too much of certain foods? Is it that you eat too much? Is it that you're not tracking properly? Like, there's lots of different potentials that could be. That's why you're not losing weight. But when clients come to us, this is one of the first things we work on is their metabolism. So instead of going directly into a cut, we put them into a priming phase, which is where we prime their hormones, make sure the hormones are good. We look at their metabolism, their metabolic rate. You might say, how do you know this? Hey, Claire. We do not use a calculator. This is ridiculous. Stop using a calculator. Stop thinking that a machine knows your body fat percentage. It's not a machine, is it? It's just an algorithm. Body fat percentage, your exercise history, dieting history. Like, stop thinking that a machine or a software understands this, because it doesn't. So there's all of these different things that are going on. I don't know of any calculators that say, when's the last time you yo-yo dieted? How often did you yo-yo diet in the past? What is your highest weight? What's been your lowest weight? Like, how many calories do you burn during a period? I don't know any calculator that asks those questions. I'm going to trademark that. I'm going to create that calculator. Hey, dependent. But yeah, so you can't rely on a calculator that just asks how tall you are, what age you are, what gender you are, and how active you are. Because I'm not gonna lie, right? When I used to work in an office before, and even now, I guess, like I would say I'm pretty active. But in reality, I'm not. I sit down, like this morning, I got up, I I sat outside for 5 minutes in the daylight, and I, went on my phone to look at a couple of things, write my to-do list actually. Then I had breakfast, then I carried on writing my to-do list. I started doing my work. I got up, I moved from outside to here, which is like literally about 5 steps there. And here I am. Like this is the maximum amount that I've moved this morning, and it's like I say, it's 1 o'clock now. So even though I'm going to be at the gym for like 2 hours, 2.5 hours, something like that, that doesn't make me active. So just because you go to the gym or just because you do a workout doesn't mean you're active. It just means that for 1 hour a day or for 2 hours a day, 3 hours a day, you move. So you need to make sure that you're active throughout the day. An active person, when you put that thing on and it's like level 3 or whatever, that is like a builder who's working all day, every day, lifting things, moving things. You sat on your office job and then go into the gym for an hour, for your PT session or your class. Doesn't mean you got an active lifestyle. Okay, you're still sedentary. So that's another thing that people always correct with those as well. So does metabolism play a role in weight loss? Yes, to an extent. I will be talking about this in the challenge because I don't want to give it away. Actually. I'm not going to tell you guys. I'm going to tell you guys in the challenge on Monday. So if you haven't applied, make sure you do. It's going to close tonight. It was going to close yesterday, but me and Karen didn't go through them yesterday. We're going to go through them later today. And then any extras after that, we will go through and just make sure there's a waiting list and everything on already. So there are 25 spots. When I looked, there were 57 applications so far. So we need to go through there and, look at people who actually want to change, not people who have maybe done challenges before and then not taken action on it, or applied for challenge before, got in, and then didn't do anything. Like we, in our challenges, we've got a whole system of every person's name, every post that they post in our challenges, every check-in that they do or don't do, every time we reach out to them and they haven't responded. We've got all this data on every single person. So just because like a year ago, we message you and we're like, hey, can I help? Do you want any, what can I help with? I want to help you. And you ignore us. We've got that locked. We've got locked that you're ignorant. Yeah, of course, sometimes I open my phone, I'm like, oh my God, I forgot to message that person, or Instagram or Facebook plays up and you can't see or whatever. So obviously we do understand that life is busy and life is, different at different times and stuff. But then when it comes to coming into our challenges, we are very, very hands-on in the challenges, as Busha knows and as Claire also knows. And anyone that's been in a challenge knows, have taken part. And then when people don't take part, we put them out. Simple as that. So we can't make, even if you get into a challenge, or even if you pay us, even if you went, I don't do a challenge, I just want to pay you, Faye. I'll pay you whatever it takes for me to get results. Even if you pay us all the money, it is still not going to give you results. You still have to actually do the work, right? So that's basically it. It's a bit of a dotty one today because I've got a couple of things on my mind, so I'm bouncing around mentally. But yeah, metabolism does play a factor. Food and intake does play a factor. Can you eat too little? Yes. Does your metabolism slow down or speed up? Yes. Can you damage your metabolism? No, it never damaged. What if your family have got slow metabolisms or all of them overweight? Then it is more likely to be with because of the environment that you've grown up in, or they've grown up in, or your family's grown up in, versus the genetics, because the lifestyle and environment that you grow up in is more important, that you live in, is more important, has a bigger impact on your metabolism than your genetics. So stop blaming your mother. Stop blaming your mother about her bad genetics and slow metabolism is keeping you fat, because it's not her. It's not her genetics. It's you. Take responsibility. You supply tools and info to achieve results, but bottom line is no one can do it for you. Claire said it, not me. Claire said it, not me. I'm going to put that on a t-shirt. But that's true. And like I was saying yesterday on my Get Ready With Me, like the amount of free courses that I've got or downloaded in my inbox and haven't even opened. I've actually left them as unread. So I've always got like 100 unread. I've always got 100 unread emails in my inbox because I haven't. I'm like, yeah, I'll get to that. Since 2019, 5 years. Why haven't I opened these yet? Because I've got no skin in the game. Free stuff doesn't mean it's, not a priority for me unless I'm spending money, basically. Okay, so update on this mascara. Still shit. Yeah, still shit. But if you use it with this primer, it is better. And actually, I've got the Morphe black as well, and that's way better. But I've run out, so I had to buy this one. It's crap. Whatever. Does the job, and I only go to the gym. Why do you put makeup on to go to the gym? Because I want to. Because I want to feel like a badass. I want to look like a badass when I'm there, basically. Okay, I'm off. I hope I've answered some questions about metabolism on my left and right curvy journey to get to the end of this. Any questions, let me know. If you want to apply, message me saying challenge ASAP and I will get back to you. Oh gosh, mine would be melted over my face if I did that. Yeah, if I'm doing cardio, then especially morning cardio, there's no makeup. There's very little makeup. I can't go out without makeup because I literally look like a drug addict, like a heroin addict. So I have to put like a little bit on to give myself some color. Yeah, so that's it. Any questions, let me know. Apply with the word challenge and I'll send you the application form across. And we're going to be going through all of the information, misinformation, the myths and all that kind of stuff. So make sure that you apply with the challenge and I will send that over to you. Thank you, Bushra. You are too kind. Right, see you soon.